Now you can see on the pattern I've drawn lines and they kind of curve, and they're not exact, but they give me a rough idea of where I want my lace stitches to stay. And I want to try to create a curved appearance to the lace. And to do that, I have to place my starting point correctly for that to happen. And so if I were to start here and come across from this side to this side with my first row of lace, it would be very straight because it's so low on the ornament. If I move up and I start further up the side, as I come around the coordinate, I will get a natural curve and end here. And so as I'm doing that, if I'm working slightly higher than where my thread stitches are going to be at the center point, the distance the stitch will make, I will end up with kind of a curved appearance. And I've got a couple of darker lines here, and that is to remind me that at about this point I want to change colors of thread and put a striped area here in a different color, and then go back to my other color here so that I have a striped ornament. So remember, we need to add our thread, our working thread in, and we're going to be doing that, but because I like to work coming towards me and moving away from me as I stitch instead of straight across left and right, and some people do work that way, it's a personal preference, I am going to turn my lace so that I am working in my preference direction, which is towards me. And I am going to now add my working thread, tying a special knot, and this again is in the basic video. I'm going to bring the needle beside the thread I've already run under, and then I'm going to bring that thread underneath and back over the needle, and then pull the needle through, holding securely to the tail. And then bringing the tail here so that I catch it in the next stitch, I'm going to come under, hold this so I catch it, and just make a very tight Brussels stitch or buttonhole stitch, and then I can trim away my tail. Little tug, and I'm ready to go. And then I'm going to work a row of stitches from this point along the bottom and up to approximately here, even with the other side. I can judge even by just pulling that thread across and saying, oh yes, that's really even. My guidelines don't, they're faded, they don't show very well, but that's kind of where I want to work to, along the side, and that's going to lay in a natural curve.